tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
We're happy to welcome back the Gulf Coast Humane Society. It's now the Karen and Karen Show. Karen Chickenance is the Marketing Events Assistant, and Karen Fortiani is the Volunteer Coordinator. Good morning.
Good morning, Carly.
And look at this cute pup that you brought this morning. I'm in love. Tell us about him.
This is King. He's a 6-year-old
What's his
purebred.
name?
King.
King.
6-year-old purebred Shih Tzu. He's up for adoption. As you can see, he's a lovely little lap dog.
He is a lap dog. He has not moved from your side.
But he likes to play too. But if you want to cuddle, he's the one for you.
Well, and I think it's interesting. You said he's a purebred.
Yes.
So, I mean, a lot of people think that there are just the mixed and the mutts there, but you have everything there.
Oh, yeah.
So what kind of family do you think would be perfect for King?
Ideally, we would like a family where there's somebody home a lot because he likes attention. Even an elderly person that needs company would be perfect for him. And obviously, anybody that likes to have a dog in their lap a lot.
Yeah. What about with other dogs? Do you think he'd do okay with other dogs or kids?
Yeah, he's dog friendly. He's good with kids, so he really could go to just about anybody. Any family that wants to love him a lot.
Well, he's certainly very, very cute, very handsome.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead. You guys are in need of some volunteers, and what I like about the volunteers that you're looking for this morning is they're kind of some fun jobs. Some different jobs. So tell us about first the pet visitation program where volunteers are needed.
Our pet visitation program, right now we are set up at Barclay Place where any volunteer who has an animal that is very friendly with the elderly, we go and we visit them, we go around to their rooms, give them a little bit of the share of their love of their animal with other people, which is wonderful. Barclay Place right now, they sit in the lobby and wait for us to get there.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell me a little bit about the reaction that you get when you bring them there.
They do. They sit in the lobby. They wait for us to come. We have some residents that are in their apartments, so we go to their door and go in, and they wait for us. They expect us. They know exactly when we're arriving. So we're looking to expand that program.
Well, and dogs, and specifically, I think too, they offer such unconditional love, and a lot of times they don't care who you are. They've acted like they've known you.
Exactly. And
years.
Ideally, it would be a lap dog that we can put, on their lap, or a bigger dog that would come up and sit next to them that they can pet also.
They can pet. All right. So again, that's for the pet visitation program. You're also looking for volunteers needed for lawn maintenance and painting, which is interesting. So kind of explain why you're looking for those types of volunteers.
We're sprucing up our area outside, obviously, with the grass and where we walk our dogs. That always needs maintenance. We have a lot of painting going on right now, making it look cohesive and nice, and just replacing out light bulbs that every time they burn out, if somebody wants to come in once a week and just go through our building, see what needs to be done.
Well, I know you guys have done a very good job in making sure that the building does look nice and new and kind of a warm place for people to come and pick out their new family member.
Exactly.
I think it, I don't know, offers even a better setting for the animals to make them a little bit feel, more comfortable.
Absolutely.
Also looking for businesses too that they can kind of step up and.
Yes, we have businesses right now that have employees. They pay them for a day to go and do any kind of community service, and a lot of their employees have chosen us as their community service, and they come in and they can.
What are some things that they can do?
You can walk dogs, socialize with our cats. We're trying to start a program where businesses, organizations, school clubs adopt our play yards. We have play yards where our volunteers will walk the dogs, and they can go in and let them off the leash and play with them. The play yards need sodding, planting, things like that, and we would like ideally clubs or businesses to adopt those yards, and they take control of them. They are responsible for maintaining them, and they'll have signage on them saying that this yard has been adopted by, so that they take ownership of the yard and the way it looks for the dogs.
Now, when talking about volunteers for any of these jobs, I mean, how old do you have to be? I mean, is there any criteria that it takes to be a volunteer, or just a willing heart and some free time?
There is some criteria. They can't be any younger than 14. 14 and 15-year-olds have to be accompanied by an adult. 16 through 18, they do have to have a waiver signed by their parent if they're not with the parent. And we do a background check, and then once they apply and do that, we do have an orientation for them, and just a willing heart.
Karen, I know you wanted to mention there's a big baseball game coming up. Going to the dogs?
Yes, our Dog Days of Summer Games with Miracle Baseball have commenced, and our first one is next Wednesday, the 25th, at 7:05 p.m. We're going to have some of our adoptable dogs out there. A lot of fun. And then we have one per month until August. So
awesome.
we're really excited about our Dog Days of Summer games.
And aren't dogs allowed to go to the games
Yes,
too?
it's the only games that you're allowed to bring your dog. So a lot of dog lovers, even if you're not the biggest baseball fan, it's just so much fun to bring your animal out for a night of baseball and food and drinks and a good time with your family and friends.
So that's next Wednesday the 25th.
Next Wednesday the 25th, yes.
In the meantime, though, we can come and get more information about this handsome fellow, right?
Absolutely.
So what time do you open today? This is Thursday, so what time do you open to
12
check
o'clock.
him out? 12 o'clock. You can take him home possibly this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Have some extra loving, yeah. I think he's going to sleep. All right. Karen, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right. Let's send it over to Bill.
You got a little bit more of the morning blend, but first, Jamie Cagle says rain is on the way. When and where and all that, the Fox forecast in a minute.